channel. As you guys can hear, we are no longer all motor. Let's check it out. Well, I ain't gonna say it runs like a dream because right now it's not really tuned. You can hear the idle's little but it's like not that bad. It's just running rich. I'd rather this car run very rich than run lean, like how it was running when we first got it running all motor. It was running really lean. So now it's running rich. I'm still working on the tune, ironing out the tune. The tune should be fully done hopefully by this weekend. I'm gonna have like more footage coming this weekend on like, you know, wide open throttle pulls and stuff like that. But other than that, right now, man, this thing runs pretty well. Excuse me. Setup came out really nice. This intake, the intake is going straight from the blower all the way like in the bumper like down here. So I guess like if I'm actually like gonna race somebody on some street racing shit, I'll take that fog light out and that'll just be straight air from the outside getting right to the blower, to the manifold. But I'm probably not gonna do any of that really thing crazy. I'm not really about that crazy street racing life like that. So yeah, man, today I actually put new tires on because this thing, as you guys can expect, doesn't hook for nothing. But yeah, man, I'm really happy how this car came out. Runs good. Still has no check engine light. Just got the airbag light still, but no check engine light. It's running good, bro. Really good, man. Really good. Sounds really good. I'm gonna shut it off so I can talk a little bit more about what's coming next. Can't really hear anything with this loud ass car running. So yeah, so next for this car is gonna be probably like a nice 93 octane tune. 93 octane. I still want to go E85, but right now it's gonna start getting cold and there's still no E85 stations local to me, so I'm really I would love to dial this thing in on some good E85 because that's gonna protect the motor as well. Right now I'm only on a pulley that's good for only about 11 to 12 psi. It's probably only going to get like 11 right now, which is perfect essentially for probably a good like 400 horsepower. So this car's probably not making nothing right now because it's definitely not tuned. And it's tuned, but it's like on like just a drivable map. It's not on like a, yeah, let's stomp on in a wide open throttle and let's get up and go. But yeah, man, it's getting there. I'm doing all the small things. I still got to install my oil pressure, AEM oil pressure sensor, and my boost gauge that goes here. It's going to pull vacuum from there, and the sensor going to go from there. And then I have my water temperature sensor that's going to go here, where I got to cut this hose and put the water valve in there and then screw the sensor in, and then we're good to go. Saturday, I still have a small oil leak on this car, so I didn't know on these VQ motors you're supposed to put a little bit of RTV on each 4 corners of the back valve cover gasket. So Saturday at work, I'm gonna pull the manifold off and do that. And I'm also gonna change the axle seal on the right side. The axle is leaking. I screwed it up when I changed the power steering pump. When I popped the axle out, I was rushing and I popped it in. I screwed the seal up. Now it's leaking all over the place. So I got new seals from work and RTV. I'm gonna RTV the back valve cover gasket. Now I know you guys are gonna see this. Like, this is very ugly, but I have a nice solution for that. I'm gonna show you right now while we're here. Let's see, this car is like messy. So this is a Chase base washer tank pump with the intake being on the where the washer tank is supposed to be. We had to eliminate the washer tank and the filler neck. So we're gonna run that. It's a small little tank. It's probably, I'm still haven't decided where I'm gonna put it. I'll probably put it back in the stock location under the bumper. I'm not gonna be spraying wiper fluid like that. I'll just wipe my window. It's not that serious. So, you know, a car like this, you make sacrifices, but at least it's still gonna be functional. It's still gonna be functional. I'm gonna wire that all up too. Also, what I wanted to show you guys is the new Coolant Overflow tank. That's gonna be really, really nice. So this is a Chase base Coolant Overflow tank. Again, this, I gotta pop the bumper off, and I'm probably gonna put this over here in the corner, mount it up where nobody can see it, or nobody can, you know, pay attention to it. Even probably, I could probably even put this under the headlight and no one's gonna know it's even there, and it's gonna look really good. So then this is gonna be gone. So it's just gonna be this hose going, chucking down, going through here onto the bottom of this like that, and that's it. So two really sleek, cool mods that are gonna make this thing look really, really good. As far as drivability wise, I haven't been able to, like, I'm able to, but I just don't want to. I'm able to hit boost. I could if I want to, but my tuner recommended, like, yo, just give me till the weekend and we're gonna really, really open this thing up, and I'm gonna have footage on that as well. That's coming probably, I want to say definitely this weekend. We're gonna get it done. I know we're gonna get it done this weekend because, like, I mean, this is right now, this is my only daily car right now, as my Ultima took a shit on me. So, but that's gonna be back real soon, so I'm real happy. These tires, by the way, Michelin Pilot Sports, are the best running tires. I only got 2 front tires because my rear tires is the front wheel drive car. My rear tires are just some, like, Goodyear, like, Eagles. They're pretty good still. They still have, like, good tread. I'll probably get 2 more Michelins for the back in the before winter time fully hits a full send. But other than that, right now, man, this is a very functional, effective setup. It runs good, it drives good, it sounds really, really good, as you can hear. And I'm really happy with it, the way things came out. You know, again, I'm sorry I didn't go. I'm still gonna probably just keep this 11, 12 PSI pulley for now, because, I mean, I have the 2.87 pulley, and that's probably good for about 15, maybe, well, it's rated, I think, for about 14 or 15 PSI, but with this effective charge piping and intake setup, which no one has ever done before on these cars, by the way, like, this is fine, like, welding here. Like, my guy did hit it out of the park on this one. I'm still supposed to get all this, like, ceramic coated and heat treated, because there's a lot of heat that this whole setup generates. So with this ceramic coated and powder coated and everything blended together, looking really good, it'll probably be even much more effective with less heat. But like I said, man, it's about to get cold. It's really about to get cold. So, I mean, it'd be fine if I could take the whole setup apart and then run it down to him and get this. I would have this coated, get everything done. So I don't know if I showed you guys, I have my Supercharger plate bracket was already powder coated. I got by my guy, but it was causing fitment. Actually, the powder coat was causing fitment issues with the pulley. Like, these setups are very, very, very meticulous and very, very, very not very temperamental. So this is a V1 S-trim blower. This is the same blower that they use on the Fox bodies, and yeah, that's pretty much how it goes, man. It's the only thing that's really from Vortec on this setup is the plate and the blower. That's it. Everything else is like custom stuff. I've got custom ball bearing pulleys from ASP, and I've got I think this is like I forget where this belt is from. It's from some Ford, like some weird shit, some Expedition or some huge Ford that belt is from. I actually did downsize the injectors to 440s other than 560s because I couldn't get the car to run nicely on the 560s. It was way too much fuel for the smaller MAV housing. I went from a 4-inch MAV housing to a 3-inch MAV housing. So with the 560s, it was just dumping way too much fuel and it was just undrivable. So with the 440s, it's drivable, but I can hit some boost, but nothing crazy. So right now I'm still just in the breaking everything in phase. Like, this blower was sitting, you know, for years, maybe like 2 years this blower was sitting. So it's just trying to get everything oiled up, get everything running. Oh, and by the way, this is a Vibrant fitting, by the way, that goes straight to the back of the block where the oil pressure sensor is. Yeah, man, so again, I'm gonna have more content coming, way more content coming. I'll record a nice video when I go drop it off for the paint work and the Nismo 19s. That's probably gonna be next. And then I'll probably close the book on this build. This car will be pretty much done. Definitely gonna get the projectors done, so that'll probably be like the last couple of videos. But basically this car is pretty much getting near to the end, and then we're gonna start full throttle on the Ultima SCR. So I hope to see you guys soon, and you guys have a good night in the next one.